Hello? Let me see if everything is working. Oh, I need to change the title. Today I'm making tutorial. Yeah, should be working now. I'm not sure if it's correctly working, but I think so. Mm, Let me save this already. Yay, I think yeah. So today I'll be working on my next tutorial, and it's about death animations. Hmm. Let's take. Wait? No, good. So let's start this. I usually start with a template that I always have, like it's the same template for every single tutorial. This one I will be deaf. I'm not sure. I always have like a voting on Patreon with the title. Sorry, with the theme, but I always end up changing the title a little because I never end up doing exactly that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm thinking about what should be the title. It's not only death animation I'll be making, probably. I'll probably be making like some heat and something too. Well, I'll leave that for later. So what I usually do here I try to plan out like at least a little of how the tutorial shape will be, you know, like the flow. So I'm thinking about having like an animation here, like an animation here of a character getting killed by something, and maybe like a breakdown down here of the frames with some explanation here. Maybe some major guidelines here. I can use this bottom part here for other examples. Something like this. Hello, Gabriel. Oh, cool. I'm glad that the explosion animation worked out. Another, yeah, I can use another. I have this vacant area here, and this vacant area here. Another thing that I need to teach that might be interesting is about how to use the impact, like make like the easing go like this. Oh, sorry, like this. Yeah, maybe I can do something like this. I can put the main animation here, put the frame breakdown right in front of it, but only in here too. But only with the main frames. I won't break down every single frame. I put like only important frames, like little boxes. Yeah, this is always a little weird, this part of the first part, because I have to come up with some shape that kind of makes sense and it's easy to understand and learn. This palette is great. It's not mine. It's the and that's got 32. It's really good. I love this one. I love this one, and I love the where's the other one that I like? The DB32 is also great. And this guy is more saturated, and DB is more dark. So I might maybe just break down a couple of frames, like I'm not sure how many, but because I didn't make the animation yet, but something like this. You see, like let me squeeze this a little. Yeah, like this is the animation. These are like the main frames where I explain something about these frames, because it'd be hard to explain some stuff here because there's not much space here, but I think it's possible. Hello, Gigi. Yes, deaf animation. Sorry, I'm behind the chat. I link, but I have the gift for only the frames. Oh, no problem. Electrostatic. Oh, you can send me later. There's an EDG 32 now, Saint. Oh yeah, I heard about it. No, but I'm using EDG 32. Oh, 36. Sorry. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw him posting. I don't have it though. But I really like this one. usually not very like strict about my colors. I end up adding more, so this works fine for me, at least as a base. So okay, I have this area here where I'll break down the most important frames and explain them. I have space for like 5 frames. Maybe it's enough, maybe it's not, I'll see. Another thing I can do, I can even add another row here. Yeah, cool. On this bottom part now, I can explain the easing. I have a tutorial about easing. Let me see what I already said, because I don't want to sound redundant. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, especially this easing here is the one that I use for depth animations in general because of the impact. So yeah, for the hit animation, I think I'll make like a hit animation. I'll add like a little bar and animation on the bottom, like with someone getting punched or something. Actually, it won't be happy. It will be sad. Yeah, something like that. And then I'll have like a bar full of things, and I'll probably repeat this bar a bunch of times so I can explain how the back out easing works, the impact. I don't think I will need a lot of space for that though. I can explain this like in a little box here. And down here I can maybe add like some extra examples like I used to do. I'm trying to do like tutorials that are a little more like empty, like this one, instead of I have like there are some tutorials, like some newer tutorials that I made that I don't honestly like that much, like yeah, like this one. See, I think this one is okay because it has like a flow, but some tutorials they are like too busy. Yeah, like this one I like it, but it gets like too much text, too much things going on. Oh wait, oh sorry, I got way behind the chat. Let me see what people say. Thank you for the effort. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be helpful than this thing. There's no better color than 12 color Faber-Castell. Yeah, I don't agree. Que isso, cara? Fico feliz de ajudar, cara. And I'll say tomorrow that you said hi. Yeah, like this tutorial I don't like this much that much because like again, too much text, too much things. There's not like really a flow compared to my older ones. I really like the fire tutorial. Yeah, it had a lot of text, but there's like a lot of individual things happening and a lot of individual, like there's some exploration when looking at the tutorial. I kind of want to do that again. But since it's like this animation, will be like an animation tutorial, I need to have a breakdown for the frames, a breakdown of the bar that I like to do. Some explanation here. I think my attack tutorial is super simple. Attack. Yeah. I think this like has a breakdown that works well. This is like my first tutorial, I think. Okay, so yeah, I think I want to do something more along that line. I don't know if you've seen the Kickstarter campaign for Super Science Friends, the video game. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, here I can have like other examples. And I have this tiny corner where I kinda wanna do something. I think I can leave it empty for now. And I don't know. I can think of something later. Then I'd like to thank you. Most of what I've been able to do to understand that the magic came from it. I'm glad that I helped, Gabriel. No need to thank me. I really enjoy doing those things, and your art is amazing. Stop that. So okay, I have like a little base here of like a generic thing that I'll do. Let's start making animation here. Let's see what is the size of this thing that I made. 26 by 37. I think I can do like yeah, 26 is a lot. Anyway, let's put 28 by 32. Let's make it shorter. So I usually bem, tem lá ali? Deu certo? É, não, agora não. Depois eu como. So I usually start like I usually draw everything in the same file here, but when I have like a complex animation that I wanna do in another, sometimes I do it in another file just because it's easier to get the breakdown frames and everything. So whom shall I kill? Well, I need a character that will die. I'm starting for now with an orange random character. I'm using, yeah, DB32. Let's go back to the index. Calma. Aí dá. Okay. So yeah, like a random character for now. We can try and see if there's like if I should add more personality to it. I don't want to do like a very specific character like with very different shapes or anything because I want it to be a little generic, so it's easier for other people to use it as a reference. Like if I do like a, I don't know, like a four-legged thing or a very complex character, it's kind of hard to see what's going on. If it's like very simple, I think it's easier. Looking for the follow and Coke 9. Do you have a YouTube channel? Yes. Studio Minibot. Let me send you. I mean, I don't post everything there, but sometimes I'm posting some of the streams there. I just posted the link in the description. Sorry, in the chat. Let's put song that I really like. Again, like I don't usually do this. Like not all the time. That you have like the rear leg, and the rear arm in a completely different color, like I'm doing now. But this is not necessarily something that I want to do like purely for for art. Like in a game, I probably wouldn't do this, but I think it's easier to see in a tutorial. So that's why I usually do this kind of thing. Thank you, Melduk. Yeah, I want to do this stream thing more often. After I like maybe even like do more educational stuff while streaming. And I think only like just working on my stuff, on my games and everything while explaining what I'm doing might be a good way to teach. Even yeah, I think I like this character a little more now. I'm not sure if I should use blood in this tutorial, like a lot of blood. I had to do it in the blood tutorial, obviously, but in general, I want to make this tutorial a little kid-friendly, but I don't think it's a big problem if I add a lot of some blood. Yeah, but I'm going to stream way often Now, oh, let me close my Uplay. I really wanna start doing that like almost every day. Because I also noticed that that I work way better and much faster when I'm streaming. I think because I like talking while working, and I like focusing on one thing. And streaming kind of forces me to focus. So I thought like I want about like I don't know streaming every day, hopefully. Homunculus kid in Purgatory Land. Yeah, I always do some creepy things. Even it's not that song that I want. It's another one. Duo. Duo. Yes, this song. This song is amazing. Yeah, the problem now is uh, the canvas got a little small for me. I don't want to increase the canvas size too much because this will cause me a lot of problems because since like since I'm doing like a breakdown of the frames, I don't have much space. So if I do this, it's fine. But if the canvas like is too wide, it starts to get like complicated because I won't have much space for the text. So I want to avoid having like a canvas that is too big. And I'm just trying to plan everything. Let me turn the light on. Just a second. So, I like making like some keyframes. Let's make him like that. Usually for corpses, I don't worry like too much about what's going on in the corpse, because if you just make like a bunch of things generically, there will just colors and shape of the thing, people will assume it's it's the same thing and it's that and it's all messed up. Usually I like to make corpses like a little darker than the actual character. Because usually in games the corpses are not as important, so you kind of want to draw too much attention to it. So I make it like slightly darker with less contrast. Oh, thanks for the follow. Probably Irish. But when making corpses, I usually make like something that is the head, something that is like an arm, and kind of that's it. And the legs kind of fading, show darker color. Hmm. Okay, so I have like two keyframes. Hmm. Let's make him or her take a hit first. Oh, I love this little trick too. Like I just flip the head and move everything like to the left because the hit's coming from this direction. And I make the arms a little tenser. Well, actually, I'll remove the outline for now. Oops. I'll add the outline in the end. I find it easier animating without the outline, and then later adding it to every single frame. Close this guy. I'll close in a second. Yeah, the first impact frame should be like very strong, but oops, not that. No, I'll just add like a little white impacting. Like it took like a headshot or something in an armor. So usually I do like a hit animation, and then I start making like a recovery animation. And but the thing with a death animation is that the recovery animation never finishes. the character kind of gives up in the while recovering. Let's see. I'm not going to finish this effect yet. I'm going to wait for more frames and everything, and then I'll just finish it. Now another frame. And here's where the character starts to give signs that he's going to give up. You see the legs, they're starting to bend. Oh, but yeah, the leg needs to be, yeah, there's a problem now. You see, I need to put him like way back here. Then a little further is fine. Just aligning everything so the character when he falls, the feet stay somewhat near where they were. Yeah, I'm trying to throw the feet back now. And the knees, they need to bend. Yeah, this is the first frame where I start showing the character down and the knees start to really bend. You see? Yeah, I'll make that the arms go up a little, like it's losing the balance. And the face now, that went like way back here, starts to look back forward because the corpse will be sort of looking forward. Yeah, this, oops. But not too much because in the end the face will still be looking to the right, to the left here, but less so. This is not good. This is probably almost working already. See? Okay, something. And another important thing that I can do already is like when the corpse hits the ground, it kinda goes like hits harder than and then comes back up. This is important. If you do the thing, then it gives like a little impact. With this little impact can fake so much movement. Yeah, to see, it's almost working already. Even though this jump here is huge, this little impact here sells it because it was so fast that you couldn't see something like that. But I always like to add like another frame where it's like really sliding down and the arms are already weak and bending backwards. And the legs are going back. And I can start making this darker. And this animation is basically done. Obviously, you need to fix a lot of stuff, but the main frames are there. If I want, I can add like another like pre-corpse, pre-lying down frame here, where the cat is almost hitting the ground. Like maybe, oops, let me this 80. To give some smoothness to this. And here you can see the face. Even the arms still going a little up, like from the movement. It's cool to think like the individual pieces, what they're doing, like the arms, they are falling behind, lagging behind, and then they hit. And you can even do a second bounce just for the arms here, so it will look a little more like lifelike. So it falls, hits hard, jumps a little, and then falls back again. See, that little detail of the arms helps the animation like a lot. I can even make it even more subtle if I add a little pixel here. That kinda, yeah, just like it's soften, like I can soften this end here. Paint him green and it will be a naked tomberry. What is a tomberry? Yeah, I have 10 frames already. I think it's fine. I don't want to add more frames here. Usually, when making death animations, I make them like very long. Like if you see Neville's animation for like that I did for Skyturn, I don't remember, but I think it's a very long animation. Let me check. What? No, it's a huge folder. Skyturn, content, graphics, sources, gameplay, player. Yeah. Dance? Ah. Yeah, if you get the death animation here. Oh, it's 10 frames long too. Yeah, but see, it's the same idea. Oh, but I need to improve this. But if you see, like, takes a hit, falls, kneel down, and lie down, arms lag behind, arms fall in place, yeah. Actually, let's see something. Clear out. Does he have like a death animation too? Yeah, his animation, like his death animation is a little longer. But it's again, same idea. I really like this formula of having a little kneeling down. Really, Thornberry? Let me Google this. Berry. Whoa, I never saw this character. Hmm. Yeah, no, it wasn't a Tomberry, but can be. But anyway, I like the front of kinda kneeling down or even like almost kneeling down and having oops. Kneeling and then falling with the face on the floor. I think it's a good animation because um, it kind of saves a lot of horizontal space instead of having the character like fall to the back and everything. It's easier to make because the character usually dies in the same place, the same spot you killed it, and yeah, in general, I like this form. I think it's very simple and works well in the tutorial. Although I sometimes obviously do some different death animations. I think sometimes I go a little overboard with death animations. Like, let me see if I have it here. Like duelist, yeah, I made some duelist death animations. Yeah, like this one here, like 26 frames. Like we can go like and be like very creative with death animations. Let's see what else I have. Yeah, yeah. Again with my same formula, but like a reverse. I put the character falling to the other side and kind of struggling a little, and then dying. These kind of things also work well. Oh, by the way, those drawings here are from Glauber Kotaki. I just made the animations. Yeah, this one just fades inside but you see the little bounce on the end? This little bounce, it's what sells it. Oh, thank you, Gabriel. Shinatsu death on Mortal Kombat. I don't remember how he dies. But I think this works in the end. I'll just add the outline to all the frames. I don't want to add an outline to the effect though, so. Actually, you know what I should do? I should take this and put in another layer. And outline the rest, okay. Where can you find the dude in the game? Is an enemy? What dude? This one? This is this is for a tutorial. It's not for Celeste. So let's flatten this up to. And hi, Dorchev. Okay. So Yeah, let's put the example here. And show some important frames and everything. So first let me add like a base layer. Okay. This layer will be gone after I finish the tutorial. And yeah. Did the Twitter post had select art? I think I said def animation? I don't know. Yeah, it's a def animation tutorial. How do I grab automation on the same layer and change its position, for example? Okay, so you can just select the layer. You can select, remember, you can select the frame and move it and do stuff with it. But if you select the layer, it will change everything. That's very useful. Very useful. So let me just stretch this to the end. Okay, I can now make this in a better size. I can cut here, can cut here. Yeah, I'm trying to save a lot of space because the less space I use, more frames I can put as an example. And since this, like my tutorials always like run out of space, I think it's a good idea to have the smallest animation I can handle. So in my sketch I have like the animation here and a bunch of squares explaining it. Okay. So first you can select multiple layers too and move them together. That's very useful. So, let me add a little border to this. So you see this is important. So the first frame I want to talk about is this one. And create a layer, breakdown. Yeah, like I said in another stream, I use a lot of layers for my tutorials, but usually not as many for drawing and animating. But for my tutorials, I end up using so many layers. Okay, so this is the first frame I will explain. And probably will be something like, oh, you need to make the first frame really impactful. Well, let's use all the space. Let's choose streamings. You just speed up my future animation in 70%. Making Celeste art is written in the link for some reason. Oh, I think it's because... Oh, it's still written making Celeste art. I changed this already. said making pixel art tutorial now. I have no idea why. Twitch never changes the title that when I do streams. I don't know why. Can select the pixel and use arrow keys to nudge them pixel by pixel. No, you cannot. Kind of. If you use the arrows, you change the layers and the frame. But you can select it and use the nudge on the selection tool, but not in multiple frames. So let's do it. So it's a hit. I think I'll skip that one and put a recover. Oops. And then the next one I need to talk about is like start falling. Almost falling. Let me align this. And rest. But this one is important because there's that little bounce I told you before. I might need more space here to explain this one. Yeah, I think I can do this. I can do something like I'm going to create a new layer for this. I'll grab this frames here, this one, this one, this one, this one, and copy them here. And align this. Oops, okay, I need another one. I think the entire like falling on the ground sequence can have like a little explanation. Could be something like I can hold this animation like a lot, like one, two, three, like four frames maybe. Oops. 3, 4. Let me just do this. So what the thing I'm doing here is that I'm like slowing down this animation so people can see what's going on frame by frame. Did menus remind you of Blender keyframes? Yeah, it kind of reminds me a little of Blender too. Probably why I like Blender. I wanna do some 3D stuff at some point too later, but I wanna do some like pixel art equivalent of 3D, like not voxel, but like 3D with very low resolution. I want to do a little. I need to do some guidance here to explain what frame I'm showing you right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because this can get a little confusing. So I'm going to do something like this. Like, so you know the order of the frames when it starts. Well, actually, let me do a better thing. So you know that's like a little, there is more animation before. And now here. Yeah, I messed up the last frame, that's fine. So now you can see, I think it doesn't look like he's trying to get up if you know the order of the frames. Hey Jeremy, how's it going? Jeremy, you do 3D things too, right? Like low res with low res texture and stuff. Like I'm thinking about maybe trying Blender and doing some stuff things, some 3D stuff, and other things like that, like with low res textures and everything. Okay. Sorry, sometimes I just stare at the screen while thinking. Yeah, I think this works, and this is relatively easy to explain, and I think can be useful. Yeah, I think I'll try at some point to do like the rest stuff on Blender. I might ask you for a little guidance later with some unwrapping stuff that I don't really understand. If you can. But okay, so yeah, this thing I think is working right now. Like I said, I'm not trying to do like the best animation or anything here. I'm trying to make like the simplest. Usually my approach in my tutorials is like I always try to make the simplest animation that I can think of with that team that can be cool and easy to learn. So this is like the simplest death animation thing. Yeah, and it's made by that, like impact, recover, gave up, hit ground. I think I like those names. I think I'll write those down. So impact. I wonder if I should put here. Yeah, I think this might look better. Recover. Gave up. And hit ground. And I can do a little. Yeah, I think I'll change the background color. This is not working. Oh, because of this. Oh. Oh shit, it's raining. I need to close some windows. I'll be right back. I just need to close some windows and I'll get some coffee. Just a second. And I'm back. Where do you live, Gabriel? Why, it doesn't rain where you are? I'm also stealing Amora's cookie that I bought to share with her, but she's not home and there's coffee and I really like cookie and coffee. Alright, so let me do this. Yeah, actually I don't need to go all the way. I think I can save some space by doing this. Okay, a little title for every important frame. Oh, you live in you mora. You live in Rio de Janeiro. Yeah. Never rains too much when the pattern temperature is. Yeah, Rio de Janeiro is very, very warm. Which today is weird because it's raining, but it's very sunny. Alright, so. Oops, I need to put the text in all frames. I think I'll light up these titles when the animation is playing. Like. Base here. So, yeah. This frame, there's impact, and still on the impact. Now it's the recover. recover, give up, hit ground, 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 ground. I think actually this is impact and this is already recover. Impact only has one frame. Yeah, and this he already gave up. So let's double this because the whole thing is duplicated. And let's see. See, there's now this little effect that shows what frame it is. It's not very useful when you're looking at the GIF, but if you're studying this tutorial later, and you're like, trying to find, oops, this is not true. Trying to find how it works and everything, you can look frame by frame, and you can see lit up what is the current frame it is. It's -6 now? Where are you, Medo? Before the Storm? I never played Before the Storm. So anyway, I got this animation going, and let's do the rest. I forgot what I need to do. So I got a lot of extra space here. I'll kind of save it for now, because all this text here, when I start writing, will use up more space than I expect, probably. So let's do this other animation here. But unlike the other one, I'll do this animation right here. Slovenia. Holy shit, that's far. Actually, I don't remember exactly. Oh, it's near Italy. Cool. I always wanted to go somewhere around there, that area in general. I really wanted to go to East Europe, like more Eastern Europe even, something like Russia, Ukraine, or something. Let me. So let's go back here. So this time I won't be animating outside of the file, because since I already have like a constraint, like a number of frames here, I need to make it like somewhat close to it. Also, I think I should start grouping stuff, because I'm getting too many layers already. So let's group all this and call it top example. And now let's start with the other animation here. This one can be big, it doesn't really matter, because it's mostly, I won't do a breakdown example. This won't be a depth animation, this will be like a hit animation. Let's make a little area for it. Hungary. Uh, yeah. If I ever manage to go around there, I'll try. -9 in Russia. Yeah. Honestly, I really like cold weather. Uh, I think that's what usually happens, right? Everyone I met that's from a very cold country loves warm weather, and I'm like, oh no, you don't. It's horrible. It's too warm all the time. And they say the same thing about the cold weather, because I always say like, oh, I love cold weather, and they say, no, you don't. You don't know real winter, and they're probably saying the truth. Oh, sorry, I got way behind on the chat. I'll see. I'll try to answer everyone. The third button from your taskbar seems related to Visual Studio, but I've never seen it before. It is Visual Studio. It is Visual Studio, the new one. The not the new, I think, but it's what is the name of this? Yeah, Visual Studio 2017. I use it usually for Unity stuff. It's not Visual Studio Code. Yeah, but I think the climate here in São Paulo is pretty okay. I mean, it's hot in the summer, like very warm in the summer, like very, but nothing like brutal. I think Rio de Janeiro is kind of hard. I went there a few times, and every single time it's like I'm melting down when I go there. And oh, and I went to the Northeast once. I went to Ceará here in Brazil, and that place is hot. Holy shit! It's so warm, so warm. But I think the place where I felt really like I went to Mexico once and it was so warm, like but so warm I couldn't stay outside like the air conditioner for more than like 20 minutes. It was like impossible. I honestly don't know how people can survive that temperature. That was like I never saw anything like that. Uh, yeah, I also just want to study 20, 23 degrees. And yeah, I think I can go even lower. I can go like 15 to 20. For me, it would be perfect. Celsius, yeah. It's easier to use a graphic tablet for pixel art. No, I think that's your call. Like, a lot of people that I know prefer drawing with the mouse. One of the best pixel artists that I know, which is Paul Robertson, only draws with a mouse, and that's totally up to you. I like drawing with a tablet because for me, feels like I'm. I mean, my style is a little more like sketchier. Like I try to have a lot of flow going on, so it helps. But I don't think using a mouse or makes your work worse or better or anything. Yeah, this little guy here is the one that I want to make being punched in the face. I wonder if I should give him like Little beard or something. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Paul Robertson uses a mouse to draw. He and he's very fast. I don't know how he can be so fast with a mouse. And he uses like he draws using what is the name of the thing? I don't remember the name, but it's a very weird software from the 80s or something, 90s, no, from the 90s that uses DOSBox to emulate. And he uses the DOSBox thing to make the big animation, the composition and everything. But he uses another thing that's kinda a proprietary software for making Game Boy Advance games. That's the thing he uses to draw, and it's very weird. Like, cause he said that he only uses it because he's like very used to it, and that's easier for him. But it's really crazy software. I tried to convince him to use A Sprite, but I don't know. I don't know if he changed it to A Sprite in the end. But last time I talked to him, he was still using the GBA thing. Do, Dia tutorial. I don't know what is that. Oh, this guy. Let's add more. I want to make this guy like look like an annoying person or something. I don't know because I want to make him like get punched in the face. So. I can make this base a little smaller. And okay, so we got him staying here. I don't wanna waste too much time on this character. Like, just wanna make it okay. Oh, let me use this. I wonder if I should add a nose or bigger eyes, maybe. Yeah, I'm very bad with like very cartoony styles like this. I was always trying to learn it, but I never managed to do like properly. Yeah, I think a bigger eyebrow. Maybe horrible. Yeah, I think this is alright. And it will have an outline in the end. Oops. Like this. Alright. He looked damn annoying, but you can still call him Gabe. Yeah, it's good. Nice face. And oh, thank you, Fido. Yeah, I want him to look like like I said, like good description, like a standard asshole. Yeah, I want him to look like I can maybe even make him say something before getting punched, like let me. Yo, bro. Oh, sorry. Yo, bro. Yeah, he'll say like, "Yo, bro," and then let me close this for a couple frames. Um. How about the punching? I'll do the same thing. I'll just flip him, make him sad because he just got punched in the face. Here. You see, usually I draw. This is not. It's a little complicated thing, but I usually draw this frame first. I'll duplicate this and then I go back here. Then I exaggerate this frame. So I always draw like the second frame of the impact first because it's easier to modify it. I'm not sure if this makes sense. Like, I don't draw this frame, I always draw this frame first, and then I modify it to get like super super exaggerated. And here, his eyes should be closed, I think. Damn, now I'm feeling bad for him. He doesn't really like that punch. Damn, I hate when I do that. Like, I start feeling bad for my drums. It looks like a jerk, but why people are punching him? He looks like a jerk, but he looks like well-intentioned. I don't know. So, but this animation it will be like a an example of easing animation. Like you have to do like a very strong impact, then recover. So you draw the target and then work on the transition. Kind of. Yes, but this in this case I'm working on the no. How can I explain? Like the actual target, like when you hit it, he'll go like very like to this very exaggerated frame, and then recover to this. But I find it easier to draw these first and then exaggerate here. So I draw like backwards here. And I'll make him even spit a little. And then another recovery. Oops. Let me just play the preview here while I draw. And now another recovery. Now everything is very slow. Like this frame has a lot of movement, and then you go back. Start moving the body back too. Oh, I need to have the target here. Let's put here. I want him to look sad after the punch. Oh, maybe angry. I think he must need to look angry, like, hey, you punched me. Yeah. Like this is the last frame. So now I have 2 frames to transition back here. Look here. So I need to. I can do something like this. I can have this frame transition back. I love working backwards. Like I can do something like. Can move the whole face, like the interior of the face, here. And put this eye still a little open, but it's already angry. And you can see his ear yet. Not completely. Yeah, this toupee is already here. You see a little movement. And I'll move this one. Now he'll start closing his mouth like a lot. And I'll do the same thing in reverse. So I'll put his face to the right. Actually, like this. I think no. Like this. And start moving the hair. Moving this here. The animation is funny, yeah. Let's see if I can manage to make it. Let me double this frame. And I want to double everything because it will play 2 times, so. Oops, actually, no. I want this frame to be here. Okay. So, boom. Yeah, this transition is a little strong. Too fast, I think it's too fast. I can help this by moving the whole thing. And maybe start moving the eyes too. No, actually, I think I'll I'll make him blink on. Okay, so actually I think I'll make him blink only once, and then yeah, something like this. He'll camera take a hit. Yeah, I'll just make a little transition here. Like he's opening his mouth. He's recovering from his. Let's see. Somehow gets me thinking about Wolfenstein 3D being paranoid, angry upon taking a hit. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, this is. Also, I can also make the hair lag behind a lot. Like I can do this. I fucking love this song. No, it's wrong. The hair is wrong. So it should go delay. I think it went too much. And then still need to lag a little. And I can use this frame just to do a little bouncy thing with the hair. So let's add an outline to all the... Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Ah. There's a very annoying bug on Sprite where if there's a linked layer and you use like this, any of this multiple frame things, it applies on the same frame multiple times. Yeah, he's very punchable, but I feel bad for him. Now I need to do like a little boxy glow. Yeah, again, I won't do this frame first. I'll do this frame first because here there will be not really like a stretch animation going on. Oops. Let me just put the border already. I'm cheating on you. Cheating on you. Yeah, it can be something like that. You can say some dumb things like, but not all man. the bug I dislike the sprite is that when I record my GIF by Ctrl Z or drawing and process them Ctrl Y. When you Ctrl Z longer than the normal by holding the control instead of just typing, it sprite simply crashes. Mine doesn't crash. I did that a couple times. It worked fine, I think. But maybe it's a machine-specific bug. Maybe I'm using another version too. I don't know. Now I can just do this. Crop here, crop here. So now let's do the little bars thing. So right now, right here, he's stable. He's in the middle. And then he says, "Yo, bro." And then he gets punched. So right now the bar goes all the way to the left. And then recovers a little. And slowly moves back to position. Actually, this should be the center already. We need to go here. So, Euro punch, back, 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 back. This is almost center already. Actually, this is, yeah, this one should be like here. This one should be almost here. Let's see if this makes sense. So, oops. Oh, I broke the. Yeah, let me see the bar up there. You see, this is the important thing. Someone, so many things. Wait, let me read the chat. I'm cheating on you. You sound like my mother. Yeah, I know. I think I'll leave the yo, bro. Mm-hmm. So let's put the bars here. So the base will be the same. But this can be smaller this time because just. Oh, how many frames? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And back to 8. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is too much space. I can't waste all the space only for bars. I can. Let's make them. Yeah, I can make like them. To remove 1 pixel, I can remove 8. You can remove 16. Yeah, I think I can remove 2 pixels and do like a very thin bar. Yeah, I think this is fine. I can even put 1 pixel up here and down better. Alright, let me remove the sketch. And let me put the correct so the first one goes way back there. With motion blur, then it starts to get back. Actually, this should be here. And then you slowly get back to speed. Again. Then you almost reach the center. So it is here. It should be here. So there is some minor differences. I need a big jump from here to here, which is this frame. This frame is also faster. So slow start, fast middle, and very slow recovery. Wait, I'm sorry, I forgot the chat again. You do have the word bro, there it is. Yo, bro, don't say stuff like that. You see a chill surfer, bro. Yeah, I'm avoiding political stuff right now for tutorials. So yeah, you see the I wanna make like the graph do something like this. Um, Maybe I can even do like connecting this. See if this looks good. Yeah, I don't think I need a graph, but thanks for the follow, Rickster. Yeah, and again, I'll light up the frames that are being currently like on. Oops, it's still here. Now I got punched. Then recover. Another recover. Another recover a little faster because it's moving the body. Now a very snappy movement to get back to the position. And almost in place. In here. Thanks for the follow, K. Austin or Austin? Oh, I think I'll add a little effect here. Make this like turn off. Choose the same frame so it kind of fades. Let me see the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll call this tutorial like death and heat animation. Okay. So let's add a box here where I'll say some stuff about this. Noda, thanks for the follow. Yeah, now let's see this sketch. So here will be some other depth examples that I can do later. And for some reason, I got a lot of extra space here. Uh, this is usually the part of the tutorial that I take a break, and I think I'll do that. I've been drawing for what, 2 hours? Holy shit. Yeah, 2 hours straight. I know it's not a lot, but when I'm streaming, like it's much more like intense. So yeah, I think I'll take a break and I'll be right back. Maybe I don't know. I think I'll be back tonight. Later. I don't know. Okay. See you around. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching, and don't forget you can follow me here on Twitch and on Twitter, and you can support me on Patreon if you want. Bye bye.